last comic of the evening. Our DJ is coming down and showing some love to y'all. Show him some love right on back, guys. Give it up for Selwyn Fisher. Yeah!
Appreciate the love. That's my man Lateef right there. Yeah. Everybody clap it up for coming out tonight. Hey, y'all been watching the news lately? News wild as hell, man. Governor Cuomo out there got sexual allegations. My man was like, and what the crazy part is, on CNN, his brother ain't even defend him. I was like, damn. I was like, that nigga was like, I know that nigga did it. And you knew he did it because every time you watch him, he was like, dude, this nigga got nipple rings on? Like, that's some sexual predator shit. You know, I'm like, he probably coming off and like, good morning. Grab him by the pussy. Oh, that's Trump. Anyway, all right. The news is wild though. Like Afghanistan, I'm dressed like this because, you know, I've been out there. I've seen all this before. Like when it get hot in the streets, and I believe the same way in DC, when it get hot, niggas get attitudes, right? Like they be out there bombing and shit, so the Taliban out there doing whatever. And if you watch the news recently, it was so many people trying to get on the Air Force plane. They was on the side of them joints dropping off. Like that's, I mean, you gotta get that up, man. That's life or death situation. You really gotta get out of the country. But what about the people that made it on the wing? They're like, BB. Yeah, we did it. We out here. Oh shit. BB. Anyway, yeah. Oh man, hey, y'all niggas were talking about some real homo shit earlier. It was like, I was like, hold on now. Like, there's a lot of homo sapiens in here. I get it. I understand. Like, cause you know, you start doing this hand motion, and you start like, women think you like metrosexual. And I'm like, hold on now. I got homeboy always used to say some gay shit, and he would never say no homo behind it. And I was like, nigga. Right? He was like, man, that's some nice pants. Hey. Nah, man, I'm just saying, I mean, like, if it was my size, that's like, you supposed to say no homo behind that because you all down here, bro. So one day, this dude came to my house, and I just had hip surgery. And I'm laid up on my bed because I can't move nowhere. And so my folks let him in and came in. He said, "Dog, just came to visit you or whatnot, see if you was all right." I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, man." And he's like, "You mind if I sit on your bed?" I said, "Yeah, I mean, it's cool." I was like, "I ain't got much in here." He sit on the bed and he was like, "Dog, I ain't never been on another man's bed before. And you never will. Get your ass off here, man." Like, nah, you ain't say no homo or nothing. I was like, hold on now, dog. And you gotta watch your friends, they suspect. Like, if they dress too well, women really do think you metrosexual. And I was like, I got confused with that because women start saying that, I felt like they was looking at me like I was suspect. And I was like, nah, I got 5 kids. I don't play none of that. He was like, no, I'm just saying you look real GQ. I was like, don't you think you're missing a couple of letters? Like the L, B, and the T? Like lettuce, bacon, tomato? Y'all trying to make a gay sandwich out of me. Nah, LBGTQ. Nah, I ain't with that. Nah, go on now. All right, so, thought that was clever. Nah, man, but they try to do that. You ever had a woman that, like you was dating her, and then she had a homegirl that you just couldn't stand? Nah, none of y'all, like, no woman, okay. All right, let me move on past that, because, you know, when they click, they you know, they come on their periods at the same time, right? You ever heard of that? Yeah, they was like, girl, you on your period? I'm like, me too. It was like, that's called Bluetooth coochie. Yeah. The motherfuckers connect, they got attitudes at the same time. They niggas with attitudes, just walking around mad. You know, but I love good pussy though. Yeah, like my man said, clap that up. I'm on. Hey, good pussy had you doing strange things. Good pussy had you outside cutting grass in an apartment complex. Like, good pussy had your ass up on the rafters like Stevie J and Nico or whatever, in the bathroom trying to hold on, make a porno. You know, that's good pussy. You know, but it also make you do some crazy things, like niggas get down on their knees. I'm like, whoa, that's too far. That's too far. Like, but you know what they say the best pussy is, right? Yeah, pregnant pussy. Yeah, everybody say that. They be like, pregnant pussy, best pussy. Be like, nigga, you nasty. You like, well, she can't get pregnant. I was like, for real? Like, you start thinking about, I think Plan B pussy is just as good. Like, $50? Hey. Slim, we can get this done right now. I'm just saying, like, I'm not looking with 18 years. That's how I'm gonna divide, multiply. Who good at math? Anyway, like I said, I got 5 kids. 4 of them live with me, man, and god damn, them niggas be driving. They was gone all summer. Them niggas came back, my anxiety kicked in. I'm like, I'm kicking shit in. Hey, who left the lights on? Like, it's daytime. What the hell going on? Who turned this amp? 74. What is this shit? You turned it down, Daddy? No, I didn't. And see, that's why you can't smoke weed. Cause weed make you forget things. And I don't do that shit because, you know, they got that stuff out there they call loud. Right? See, as soon as you come in, they smell that shit. And I know my kids smell real well because one time I farted and they like, what's that smell? What's that smell? And I was like, Slim, I'd be done if I brought some loud in. Like, what's that smell? Beep, 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 beep. Baby all over it. Anyway, my boys, they wild, man. They like to play this pee-pee game in the mall and be like, I got your pee-pee. I don't know where they got that from. Like, son be in the shower sometimes. He said, Daddy, I want to take a shower with you. You know, you like, all right, we got room, whatever. And then I turn around, I got soap in my eye, and I'm feeling something down here. I said, look here, you got your own, brother. You got to keep that to yourself. This is the things that you got to deal with kids, man. Like, they tell you if you got kids, like a boy, if you have a first boy, they be like, man, that's going to be your best friend. I ain't never had a best friend piss on me. I ain't never had a best friend shit on me. I mean, especially like they, and it just, wow, right in your mouth. You're like, nigga, is that shit? Oh my God. Oh. It's like, you just got to think about that. You got to hold that in. So, like, I'm waiting. Because when I get older, boy, I'm slapping all that shit right back in their face. Yeah, Daddy, you nasty. Hey, I deserve that. You did the same thing to me. And they say boys are easier than girls. Nah, I got 4 boys and 1 girl. Hey, man, I mean, you know, the older I get, I be wondering about my piss, man, because it's slow now. Like, I'm like, people talking about, hey, you got to get that prostate check. I was like, hey, hold on now. I ain't that old. And, you know, I see my boy in the morning, 8 years old. I'm talking about this dude spray painting the walls. I'm like, hey, you pissing on the walls? Damn it, I thought it was the dog. Come on now. Like, dog be in the house pissing too. Yeah. But my daughter wild as hell, man. She be calling people out on their own. Like, I've been working out lately because my daughter looked at me one day and I was like, man, I've been working out. And she said, oh yeah? Well, look at your belly. Like, it's kind of big, Daddy. You need to lose a little bit more of that. And then she don't just do it to me, she do it to her mother too. Like, cause I called her the other day and I was like, hey man, y'all need to get y'all school supplies ready, all right? So we can ready to go to school. Anybody need anything? My son said, I need a book bag, Daddy. So my ex-wife, she jumps in the background. She said, yeah, and they also need this. I said, hey, I can hear you. You ain't got to yell like that. My daughter says, she quit real quick. Mommy can't hear you. I said, what? She can't hear you at all. Mommy deaf. What? Your mother ain't deaf. Yes, she is. Look. She got hearing aids and everything, Daddy, all on the iPad. She just all up in there. I'm like, oh. I was like, no wonder she can't hear me coming. Hey, man, that's my time.